It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Troy Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Troy Trojans offense trots out there to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is a team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. On first down, it's play action. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Across the 40. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Scanning the field. It's Griffin. Pulls it.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this.
Heading for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Panthers will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same. The football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. He's found some room at the 45.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the catch, nobody around him. The tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Panthers line it up with first and goal. Makes a quick catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. See if they can convert the point after. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The Troy offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play.
Now here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Second down play coming up. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50, across the 40, at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd.
Ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up. He's at the 50, the 40, at the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Troy. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Extending the play now. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a draw play. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Panthers will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. This is the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a 1st down.
Caught by the receiver. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He gets loose. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Griffin. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They finally tackled him down at the 1 after that catch and run. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense... For that up-tempo approach, the defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Over the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes.
Affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Keeping it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
To throw, it's Griffin. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Panthers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Third and short, they hand the ball off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Panthers will have to kick this away. Ball fielded near the 35. The Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Troy offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Griffin. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game.
Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. First and 10 now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Griffin. He passes all in over the middle. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here with a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Panthers will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Griffin. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That'll be a no-full 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And the returner will be brought down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line in a hurry out. First down. Looking to throw the football. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
And this one is caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wrap down the middle. It's Robinson. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Now here's the toss play. Past the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's got it in the open. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On the ground, it's gone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets that big tight end for a short pass. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Griffin. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First and 10 play coming up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. The short hands. It's Hayes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
See what the call is on first and 10. Trying to run it. It's Haynes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up first.
Touchdown, Troy, to put them on top now.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks into the clear. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feet.
Who's in the clear? The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Pitt. Here comes the point after attempt.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Pittsburgh make some adjustments to get a stop. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
defender miss. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Back to pass. It's Griffin. Boom. That's caught. It's Hayes. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. First down at 10. Handoff to the back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Troy. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackler. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
To the air. It's Griffin. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's blocked. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Quick pass. The catch is made. Looks like Pitt will have the 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and a pass rush closing in. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Tight end goes in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback sets up looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Working clock with the ground game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Sticking with the running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
4th down, looking to throw for it. QB to the tight end for a completion.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They'll run it here. They get him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Panthers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.